Steven Sorokoff and I are so excited because Melissa Errico is here and you're going to be doing several nights here. It's so exciting. Your nights are September 20th, 23rd, 24th, September 21st at 9:30 is the others at 7.
That's right.
And
I think that's 5
star
nights.
of Broadway, star just returned from the DNC. Oh my God.
Oh, the best.
Well, just tell us anything you want to tell us because there's so much exciting things going on in your life.
Well, the DNC was so thrilling, and I know we have a short interview, but if you are interested, I kept a diary of the sort of 6 days leading up to it, from the time that it got organized. It was the most exciting, last-minute, thrilling thing, and it was published in the Huffington Post yesterday. My diary of the bus ride.
Oh, how fun.
And so it was such a thrill to get on a bus to literally get on a bus and see Len Cariou and Alice Ripley and Carmen Cusack and Montego and Glover and Brian Stokes Mitchell kind of asleep in the back, and Tom Wopat in a cowboy hat, looking like a teenager. It was just all of us climbing on a bus and just wanting to get there and wanting to be a part of what I'm going to call the army of like light and hope against what sometimes in our country is feeling like a time of real anger and darkness. And we really brought our hearts. B.D. Wong, it was such an honor to be a part of it.
And the song, What the World Needs Now, was so beautifully done and produced by Van Deen and Broadway Records.
Yes, and the song everyone could sing along with, so the audience can do that. You know, it's not like we sang something from the theater canon that's too complex to share. It's something that everybody could relate to, and people were singing and they were making these heart shapes, and then they were chanting when we were done. It was we had stirred the room, and I don't think we had even expected that. We were just hoping. We only had a few microphones and we were sharing them. As Tony Danza just tap dancing.
We could hear him tap
dancing. I mean, just the handsome Tony Danza just tap dancing.
Well, what does bring us here today at Feinstein's 54 Below, though, is your shows. So you want to tell us about what you're going to be doing here at Feinstein's? You've got 5 shows here. Very exciting.
Yes, I am singing a show called Funny, I'm a Woman with Children, and it's about dating and marriage and motherhood, and it's music that I chose that feels really good to sing. I have a new director who's been following my career for a long time, and he helped me put the set together, which he said the songs he wanted to hear, the type of music he thinks I do best, and he would love to hear. And I'm singing Joni Mitchell and James Taylor, some things, a song from Blue like that, but also beautiful Sondheim music and Michel Legrand, some Brazilian music, and it's just things that feel good, and to really just practice a depth of connection to the music and to my voice. We're not bringing a band. It's just the master, Ted Firth, at the piano.
Oh, we love everybody.
So that's what the night is. Everybody loves Ted Firth.
And everybody loves Melissa Errico, I got to tell you.
Well, thank you.
Melissa has 3 daughters and married to Patrick McEnroe, and quite a fascinating life. And you just happen to have your director sitting here.
I do.
Hi.
And this is Robert Rosell.
Robbie Rosell.
And so tell us how this all came into being with your working with Melissa.
Well,
I stole him from Laura Benanti and all these other stars. No, I'm kidding. I didn't steal him. He's got all these lovely ladies he's working with.
I have a thing for working with really lovely women. I work for Broadway Records, and Melissa and I worked on her 54 Below album together, a design that What About Today. And when she was, we sort of were talking about a show. We were actually talking about a Lerner and Lowe show, and Feinstein's said, "Can you do something in 3 weeks?" And I was in London, and I said yes, but it can't be the Lerner and Lowe show. So we sort of created a set list of really just songs that I love. I'm a theater lover and nerd from way back. I saw her in High Society and Sunday in the Park with George in D.C. So I just created a set list with her of like just really beautiful songs.
On the theme of like who I am, how you find love, and how you keep love going. Despite the way I was raised, which I told Robbie, I asked my parents, who've been married well over 50 years, I said, well, how did you make it last so long? My mother says, well, we never talked.
So you sing about it instead.
So I sing about it instead.
Well, I've met your parents, and they are absolutely lovely.
Yeah.
They truly are.
But they don't. Yeah, they don't talk. We didn't ask a lot of questions. My mom said. I'm a little different, and if I have Sondheim with me, it's a lot different.
A lot of
so we
questions.
ask some questions. And we sing and work it out.
Well, we wish you luck here at Feinstein's 54 Below. It's a wonderful venue with wonderful food and wonderful performers, and it's just great to have you added to the mix of this club.
You could have driven into someone else's driveway. You could have tried to find the bridge another day. I could have gone off to the fair, or locked the door, or washed my hair. And in a way that would be